Hey, LM, this is Steven with Virtuous SEO, a digital marketing company just outside of Fayetteville. We spoke earlier today, and this is that video that I was telling you I wanted to send you. And it's just regarding your online presence and how to improve that and actually get you up in the Google search results. So when people are searching for your services, you actually pop up. So I just want to go over 3 tips that you can actually implement, and when implemented correctly, it will put you on that first page. So those 3 things are content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I'd like to go over is content. Content is anything on your home page here. It's the pictures, it's the text, just anything on here is considered content to Google. Google usually likes to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words on a service-based website, such as a fencing website. It gives you plenty of opportunity to add these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're looking for your services. I've got a tool here that allows me to see all kinds of information when it comes to SEO. And I want to focus on this section over here. So over the past 30 days, your website was found for 2 keywords, but it was not clicked on, which means it just wasn't ranked high enough. Now, I went ahead and plugged in Fayetteville Fence Pros because they're number one right now on the Google results. And I just want to show you why. I like to pull the number one competitor because success leaves clues and we can actually see what they're doing and see what's working for them and actually mimic them. So over the past 30 days, Fayetteville Fence Pros website was found for 20 keywords and it was clicked on 156 times. So we can actually go into their keywords and see what keywords they're being found for and what people are searching for the most. So Fayetteville fence installation is the most searched term over the past month for these services. But there's more, and you've got one of these actually that's showing up for you, but just one. So you'd want to get all these on your site so you can take part in all this as well and be found and get clicked on. So, for example, this Fayetteville fence installation, we'd want to put that on your site and we'd find out how many times they have that on their site, not just that keyword phrase, but all the ones that are getting a decent amount of search volume. We'd find out how many times they have it on their site. So if they had it on like 2 and 3 times, we put it on 4 and 5 times on your site. And so, like I was telling you earlier, the content is anything on your page. It's not just the text, but it's the pictures. So when Google searches these sites, they don't really see the pictures, like how we see them, but they see what they're saved as. So that gives you opportunity to actually save these pictures as keywords as well. And if you have more of these buyer intent keywords than your competition, they're gonna they're gonna find you first. So that's it for content. Next, I'd like to go over citations, and I'm going to bring up a search page here to kind of explain that. So I put in Fayetteville fence installation. First thing that'll come up are ads. Ads are hit or miss. They have their place, but they have a relatively low click through rate. About 5% of people searching for terms like this are going to click on the ads, and if somebody has the people that have their ad blocker on, it's not even going to show up. But I want to focus on just underneath the ads. This is the map pack, and this is where this has everything to do with your Google business profile. There's several factors that come into play when ranking you in here, but the main driver are citations. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Angie, Yelp, yellowpages.com. There's a lot of them. And the more of those that you have, the more trust you actually build with Google. Generally speaking, businesses in the top 3 of this map pack have at least 150 to 200 citations. We can actually go in, there's a tool I have access to that we can go in and see what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So, for example, Fayetteville Fence Pros, if they have 200 citations, we would go out and get you 250 or even 300 citations. Whoever has the most, you want to beat them out. So just like those keywords where you put in more keywords than your competition, you want more citations as well. The combined, the 3 of these this map pack gets about 45% of clicks from people searching terms like this. 45% are going to click on one of these businesses. Now, underneath that, this is Google's organic search results list, and backlinks are the main driver here. This number one spot right here, generally speaking, again, we'll get about 40% of clicks from people searching a term like this. And that's alone. Like this is 45% split. This is around 40%, give or take, alone. So backlinks are the main driver here. So a backlink is essentially another website on the internet that has a link that when clicked, it links back to your website. Google uses this to gauge how to rank you on this list. So it's all dependent on the website that's linking to you. So if this website that's linking to you is highly authoritative, which means it's built a lot of trust with Google, it's very relevant to your industry, if it gets a lot of traffic and is highly ranked, Google's going to look upon that favorably, and they're actually going to push you up in the rankings. So you want as many of those types of backlinks as you can get. But the opposite is also true. If you have too many backlinks from these sites, what we call spam sites, they're sites with little to no relevance to your industry. They have built no authority or trust with Google. They get little to no traffic. If you have too many links from those sites, Google will actually push you down in the rankings. So I'd like to revisit this tool that I was showing you earlier for the keywords. It also has a backlink profile. So this is yours. You've actually got a decent amount of backlinks. I don't know the quality of them. I haven't researched it yet. But what I like to do is bring up the top competition. I like to look at their backlink profile because success leaves clues. And so we want to see we can go into their backlinks and we can see what sites are actually pushing authority to them and what sites are actually hurting them too. So as you can see, like I was telling you, there are spam sites, and this tool will tell you exactly what site is a spam site and what to stay away from. So we'd stay away from that, but we'd find all the sites that are really pushing authority and pushing them up in the rankings, and we'd reach out to those websites and we'd acquire backlinks from all those sites, and not just from the Fayetteville Fence Company, but like the top three. We'd look at the backlink profiles for all of the three of them, and we'd want to go out and match all those backlinks. And then once you do that, you wouldn't want to stop there. To stay on top or to get on top, to push you over the top, you'd reach out month after month to other highly authoritative sites and acquire backlinks from them. So every month you're acquiring backlinks and you end up just taking over that number one spot. And every month you will get the most clicks on your site due to that. So I hope you found value with this. If you did and you'd like to sit down and talk, you can give me a call at 910-551-2006, or you can just respond to this email. Or if this is something that you'd just like to implement yourself, please feel free. But either way, I appreciate your time and have a good day. Bye-bye.